Can you talk about, this is your second year that you had your fan club party. You seem each year to try and find a way to make it very special for the fans. And talk about what you did for them this year, giving them that experience and your perspective of them.
Well, this year for our third annual TVP fan club party, we had what was called the backstage experience. And one of our people we work with, her name's Ann Carter, she did a great job putting it all together. Basically, we set up our entire stage on from our We Are Pioneers tour. Everything from our front of house, our sound engineer, to our guitar tech, to our monitor board, even our band guys up on stage. And we led the audience through the whole experience of what goes on in a show. And so they got to talk to our band, talk to our crew, listen to stories, and so it was a really intimate experience for the fans.
I mean, basically, we've always wanted to sit out in the seats and see it from their perspective, and you know, we can't have that experience, but we wanted them to see what we see when we look at them, and it was a really fun day.
Daryl?
You guys just talked about seeing, looking through the fans' eyes. And the fans come here to take pictures with you guys and get autographs. Is there any artist that you would stand in line for to get their autograph or take a selfie with?
Sure, sit out all of them, both the country and outside of it. You know, probably if we had the opportunity to take a photo with Keith Richards, I don't even know if I could stand. I would be way too excited, but I would wait 24 hours.
We did have the chance. We weren't able to take a picture because none of us had our phones. I don't even know what we were thinking, but we got to meet Paul McCartney, and the only thing we could think of was, "You're our favorite songwriter."
That's all we
like
could
the
come
only
up
thing,
with.
so.
And no, we do not have a picture.
What would that selfie face look like?
What would our selfie face? With Paul McCartney?
Tears.
I'd probably be that whole
Tears.
Look at this guy, you know.
This is my that's what I always do in every single one. It's my go-to.
Yeah, or he has the boy band look.
He does.
Yeah. We won't show you guys that.
Hunter?
Okay, so we're coming up on the 5-year anniversary of Michael Jackson's death, and so we're kind of asking people, you guys look like big Michael Jackson fans,
Yeah.
it's still leather tonight. But what are your memories of listening to his music, or what influence did he have on you as far as a showman and entertainer?
Well, I can remember in 2nd grade waiting for the school bus. My mom would put on her Michael Jackson vinyl, and we would dance waiting for the school bus. And you know, I think what's so special about him is not only was he a songwriter and a creator, but I mean, his entertainment, in my opinion, is still unmatched. And I remember we were actually in Manhattan, Kansas, the day that he passed away, and we were performing at the festival there. And it was just this crazy feeling about the passing of an era. We never got to see him live, but our mother did, and talked a lot about that night. And he crossed so many boundaries, you know, race boundaries and genre boundaries, international boundaries, just amazing.
But, we've always, used him as an inspiration for, our live show or anything. I mean, he was, the epitome of an entertainer. He was a great singer, a great songwriter, and a great performer as well. And so, we've looked at everything from his fashion to even, how he pops out of a toaster on stage and will stand there for 5 minutes while the crowd just goes wild, and just kind of see how, he was able to do so much that he was able to.
Well, and he was also a man who had something to say as well. We heard that whenever he put out, I think, was it Thriller? When he put out Thriller, the music industry in general was in a decline. And so him and Quincy Jones, they got together and said, let's put an album together that will help bring back the beauty of music for fans. And that was a mission of theirs, and they did it. So I respect a guy who also has a mission.
So Kimberly, I know the wedding must be getting kind of close, and I'm wondering, when you were a little girl dreaming about this day, you probably didn't know that you would have this level of celebrity around you. So what kind of challenges has that brought to your wedding planning?
Greatest challenge has just been schedule. We're going to pick the most inopportune moment for both of us to tie the knot, which is right in the middle of baseball season and touring season. So, that's been kind of the biggest adjustment at this point. But Reed has a mantra, and that is life happens on the go. And, the evening that we got engaged, it happened very quickly. We jumped on the tour bus to come and tape our Fall Out Boy Crossroads. So, it is life for us, and it's a charmed and a blessed one. So no complaints here, but we're going to get everything done in about 24 hours, so we'll keep you guys posted.
Last question. Becca? I know you're getting ready to hit the road with Lake Shelton. Can you just talk about looking forward to that experience and what you're expecting on the 10 Times Crazier tour?
Shenanigans.
10 times crazier. But Blake was one of the first guys to take us out on the road, and he gave us the responsibility of six shows.
I was wondering where you were going.
6 shows way back then, and now he's giving us the whole tour, to head out with him. But we're playing a lot of venues we've never done before, Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
We're going back to the Hollywood Bowl, so it's gonna be really fun.
It's funny, like we've been out with several pranksters on the road. Brad Paisley, he does these like kind of big pranks, but I think Blake is like the more pestering kind of artist.
Well, I mean, the other night at the CMT Awards, he kept giving Neil what will.
A Wet Willie. Every time he passed me, he give me a Wet Willie. I'm like, what are you doing? We're introducing you. Be nice to us.
We'll get it back for that.
We'll get it back. We're good at pestering.